Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's Hut's Heads Up. Today we're checking out Turmoil, a fun little, let's call it a tycoon game that's in early access right now on Steam. And yeah, let's just jump into my campaign. The basic idea here is that we are an oil baron, Joshua specifically. There are 4 different characters you can play as, and we need to gain as much money as possible trying to defeat the other oil barons as we kind of take over the land. And to show you what that means, let's get the next level set up. Go to our auction house. So this is the land, basically. And our goal is to bid on territories we want. We can try to beat out other bidders for territories that we think are going to be especially good. And you can see how much yield each one of these has given so far. And kind of work from there. Now, everyone else is kind of making their bids already. I'm going to put a bid out on here. See what a bid takes from it. You can see, you can overtake other people's bids. But once everyone's got a bid that nobody else is willing to overtake, you're good. It's, $1,000 minimum for a piece of land. And the game ends when all of these areas have been taken and done and dealt with. But we are not there yet, obviously. So let's just get into it. There's also a number of other things you can do, upgrades and such. I'll get into that once we're done a level. For now, let's just get into it. You start off by taking $2,000 with you from your stash to cover startup costs, and your hope basically is to make back all that money plus a little extra. So right now, first thing we're going to do, put down some dowsers. And it is a game, the point of this game is pretty simple. It is find oil and then deliver that oil to either right incorporated or left incorporated, for whatever price you think is right. And you can switch back and forth, and it's all about kind of watching the market as well as managing your costs. It's very, tycoon-y, so put this guy here, bring it down like that, and then put one down here, bring it down like this. That guy's also got one. That's, okay. And then we want to start getting some wagons out. Wagons will ferry oil from your various drills to wherever you're selling it. Right now we're selling it there. And we're going to like to get some money, and then we're going to set up another drill over there, and then we're just going to buy a whole bunch of wagons. A lot of this game is waiting, and just upgrading as you need to. You can see the oil is slowly being derricked out of the ground and into the wells. If the wells get too full, they will overspill, and then you'll have to worry about that. You do not want you do not want the wells to overspill. Even though it's really cool to look at, it costs you a bunch of money, so that's important to note. So yeah, sit here. Wait. One thing this game does not have, which I think it really should, is a fast-forward function. If you are, if you're just sitting here waiting for stuff to get done, like in this case, we're just waiting for enough money to build another oil well, there is no good way to really kind of expedite that. Let's go like that-ish. You can set lines off of these wells in kind of any direction, and you can then set lines off these nodes. And once you upgrade these wells, which is something we'll talk about later, you can even build multiple lines off a singular well, but you do still have to actually have the wells there. So let's see, it might be a little further down. Yeah, I think I can see a little touch of it, so it might be down there. Drilling is expensive, so you want to be careful with it. Maybe it's not there. Okay, we'll try a little lower. Should be right about there. But if it's not, that means it's over here somewhere. Can it not go in? It can't go down any farther. Yeah, so it must be up here somewhere. Let's try like this. It might be like right under his feet. No, I don't know where this thing is supposed to be. Right now we're just wasting money. And we're still selling to the right place. That's okay. Yeah, a lot of it is like trying to figure out where the hell this goddamn oil is as you're drilling, and trying to do it in a way that's going to be... There it is. Trying to do it in a way that's going to be efficient, while also keeping an eye on oil prices and making sure that none of your wells are overspilling and that you've leveled things up properly. So now that we've got a good amount of oil coming in, place down a bunch more of these. I'm going to bring up prices. I'm also going to put down an oil silo. And more importantly, we're going to increase the width of these pipes. Increasing the width of pipes allows you to pull up oil faster. You can also increase the drilling speed of each well, which will also make it drill faster. And the problem is, while it's bringing up oil that much faster, it's bringing up oil that much faster. So if you've got worries about spillage, things can get risky. So I've got a few extra guys out, and that's fine. The ones who are not assigned to a company will start depositing oil in the oil silo here, and then later on, once the prices rise again, you can just sell off all your oil that's in the oil silo. I try not to use oil silos too much, because I find the best way to actually make money is to be always selling oil, even though that's maybe not... It's not the shrewdest thing to do, but it makes sense to me. Alright, yeah, the prices are exactly equal. So I'm actually gonna divvy up my forces here. That way we're selling on 2 fronts. And what's handy here is then these guys will serve up oil to Right Ink from here, and these guys will go there. So you have less travel time to worry about. Like, there's all sorts of little considerations here that are rather interesting. What's going on? This one's gonna spill. You can see that was that ticking was that one was gonna spill. And thankfully I have enough horses around that they're gonna stop that. Right now we're at about par. We could be doing better. We could be making more money. We're going to be at 3,000. That's good. Now we've paid back our debt, basically. What we spent to get here and build up this area. This is not going, which is bugging me. It's building up real slow. Let's increase these, and that'll fix that problem. That'll get that one ruined up real quick. And we're also going to switch everybody over here. Go like this. Put 2 there. There we go. It's a lot of small, micromanaging things, but it's done over a very kind of like minor course. Like it's this area. You sit in this particular claim from January to June, and then you're done. Like it's not too long. It's very contained, and it's a matter of kind of mastering these tactics so that oh god, no, ah fuck. So we spilled a little bit, but just a little bit. But we are gonna have to pay a fine on that now. And the fines are steep. You know, you don't want that oil getting into the ground. It makes the ground unable to. It makes them unable to farm the ground or something, I guess. Either way, if you are spilling, you are losing significant amounts of cash. Come on! Oh! I can't tell if that's going to count against me or not, but it might. All right, put everybody over there. Yeah, we've got people. I find it's often just like, it's very much like plate spinning. At a certain point, we're just like placing down wagons as fast as you can in order to get these wells dealt with before everything just goes tits up. And it will go tits up. It will go tits up really quick. Oh, it's gonna spill. Fuck. Even if it's just a little bit, it still counts against me. Oh man, we're selling at the wrong place too. We're not even making money. We're not even making good money off of this. Sell over here. Of course, there are a million things you can upgrade to make this easier. You can upgrade your horses so that they can carry larger wagons, therefore making it so you don't have to worry too much about having as many wagons out, because each wagon is able to carry more. You can create larger silos. You can create better dowsers. You can grab all sorts of weird stuff. You can see we're in the last month here. It lets you know we've made a significant profit here. We spent $3 grand in order to get this plot and bring in our seed money. We are, you know, we've quadrupled our investment, so no complaints. We can go back happy. And this will get added to our overall stash, which we can then use to buy upgrades and bid on further plots and do all that kind of stuff. And there's even some other interesting things you can do that are a bit more corporately inclined. You can go to the tavern and talk to a representative from Left Ink, and they will promise you that if you paid this one guy $2,200, their price will not go below 80 cents for the entire period. Which, you know, that's a that means you can just always have your guys going to that place. You never have to worry about, you know, shit like this. And, you know, there's interesting stuff there. There's tactics here. I like it. I'm a big fan of these kind of management games. Like, it's mixing the things I like about something like Diner Dash with more tycoon-y elements. Look at all that oil I didn't pull out of the ground. And I still made a ton of money. We only lost $655 because we didn't spill that much. But still, that's, you know, that's $600 we could have used. Alright, now I am sitting pretty. I've got enough that I can buy some real stuff. Let's show off the various upgrade mechanics. So, you can go to the factory. He will upgrade all your drilling stuff. You can see I can get more links on my drills. I can increase the speed with which oil goes. No, that's the speed with which you drill down. Width increases the speed with oil flows through the pipes. Increase your silo. You can also go to the workshop. And this is how you get better dowsing stuff. Increase the depth and the speed with which your dowsers find stuff. A scanner will show you exactly what is there in like a really tiny spot of ground. Moles will search all around for you, but they are erratic. So they will kind of give you an inkling as to where you might want to drill, but they're not going to be nearly as exact as a dowser. And then lastly, you can go to the stables and pick up this kind of stuff. I don't know what this is. It's a counter. Keep track of how many courses you have. I've got plenty. They tell you how many wagons you've got, but I'm going to buy this anyways to see what it is. I'm also going to buy this. It's useful. And because we're still sitting pretty on money. I'm gonna buy the mole. Because why the fuck not? Now let's go to City Hall. Let's do another one. And everybody starts bidding out their places, and you can see, like, this is the place we just were. We got a huge amount off of that. 50, you can see a 50 there, and you're kind of wondering where it's going to spread out, where it's going to work. So, she's bidding there. I'm going to bid here. There's a lot of people trying to overtake each other. As, like, you can see here. Someone is wasting a ton of money on this spot. 7 grand. They'll make it back, probably, but it's not going to be worth it. I'll probably make about half as much as they do in terms of oil profits, but I will get more money than them because I chose to bid somewhere smaller. Honestly, the AI is not super smart so far, but you only really deal with the AI there. In these parts, it's all you. And now I can upgrade my wagons. Lovely. And I got my mole! Alright, try out your new mole. I will, actually, but first, I'm gonna... Okay, put down a mole. Okay, I'm putting him down. What do you want me to do? Click somewhere on the ground, the mole will uncover this spot, then dig around to uncover 5 more random spots. Fun fact, moles are not blind, just very stubborn. Good to know. Put down a couple dowsers as well, and you can see the mole down there. He's uncovering random spots, and then he'll wander around for a little bit. And it's smart to always have a mole out, I guess. Like, it's smart to always have a mole or a dowser out. Someone that's going to make sure stuff is happening, that you've got leads. Yeah, they're both giving me down there, so there must be a large deposit over there, because these guys don't normally overlap, so I imagine there must be a significant deposit down here somewhere. There's one. Ooh, that looks sizable. Alright, get some wagons out, and send everybody to left ink. I'm also going to increase the size of this pipe. We're going real well. Sorry, there's another one right there. Well, we gotta wait for the money to come in. Leave that there for now. But you can see, if you see this kind of ground, that means that's a deposit. It's worth going to and clearing out. Alright, they're making us some money. Our moles are still going around. We got one who's still exploring. Just waiting for a second now. This guy is telling me there is another one farther below, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drill farther down here and see if that picks up something else. Because if he's still there, that means there is another deposit, and there it is. Oh, you know what? It looks like it's... No, it's not. There we go. Now it'll reach it. Now we'll pull up this little deposit as well. Supplement this larger vein. How much is this going to cost to get us down to there? 280. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, God. Spillage is going to happen. You guys need to go fill up real quick. I think they're going to do it. Just... Oh, I can't even tell if that was bad or not. It seems like they maybe got it. Alright, now that's going in there. Put down... Ugh. What's going on here? Oh, I see. I see what the problem is. Oh, that's more spillage than I would like. So we need to get down another one of these, and then we're going to put down a silo as well. As a just in case. We leave one guy working on the silos, just because. That way we've got some stuff filling up, and we've got plenty of oil coming in. We'll increase the size of that pipe. And we're not making a ton of money right now. Oil prices are not great. A lot of right now is just kind of waiting, which is why we're going to keep a couple of guys just going to the silo to build up a little extra. I'm also going to throw down another mole to keep an eye out for us. That way we kind of have an idea as to maybe there's another deposit hiding somewhere. We can work with that. We can put down another one of these guys. Put another price up there. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to put down another mole. I'm going to have him search right around there. Because I'm curious what's right there. There's also diamonds underground that the moles can find for you. That was just put out in a recent update, though I haven't actually seen any diamonds yet, so I'm not quite sure how that works. But that is a thing. That is a thing in this game. There are other cool things you get to find. Alright. Oh, price is better over there. Go for it. Go, 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 go. I'll deal with that. And let's increase. That will get us more money. Yeah, we're only in March, but it looks like we're going to make our money back. Really, that's the big thing. You always want to make sure you're making your money back. How are we doing for... Put down another couple wagons. And then at one point, you can just upgrade all your wagons. It's a heftier investment, but it upgrades everything. And I think it upgrades any future wagons as well. You can see this price isn't increasing as I put down more wagons, so I think it's just a blanket upgrade for the whole thing. In fact, let's just pay that. And now all my wagons are a little bit better. They're carrying a bit more. They'll be able to make me some real money. Some real money dollars. We're draining well there. I'm gonna put down another mole. Give me right around there. Another one as well to go look there. Looking for kind of offshoots that you can branch off your already established wells is always smart, because that's generally going to be cheaper to build off another pipe than it is to build a whole new well, and then pipes for that well. Unless it's, I mean, you don't want to drill off something over here from all the way over here, like it's going to cost a ton of money, but there are plans in place. Right, we're looking good. We've made enough money that I am happy. We are still pulling in some cash. We are looking a little dry over here, though. So it might be time to send out another dowser. Because a dowser will, for sure, find you something. That's the thing. Well, while a mole is definitely going to expose what's underground, and you'll know for sure what's there, a dowser will for sure find oil. He won't tell you where it is. He'll only give you kind of a general straight line down. But he will definitely find oil if you put him down. If there's oil to find and it's within his range, you upgrade the kind of depth they're able to douse to. So it looks like it's going to be right there. It's going to be cheaper to build one of these, I think. We'll see. Just because I don't know where it is specifically, so it's probably going to be cheaper to just build a new one. Worst case scenario, we're not exactly hurting for money here. So not the end of the world. We are still looking good price-wise. Okay, a little deeper. It's very sedate, very peaceful. I've quite enjoyed what I have played of this so far. Okay, a little deeper, sure, why not? There it is! Those guys never lie. Their dowsing rods always work, somehow. I absolutely have no clue how dowsing works. It's fucking magic. I think it involves magnets or something. Not a technology I'm familiar with. And I think even calling it a technology is maybe possibly going a little far. But that's going pretty well. This is almost dead. These guys are just, selling at the wrong spot and making me no money. Go over there. They're all filling up here, because this one's dead. This one is almost gone. It looks like it's more or less drained. I'll put down another mole. It's our last month, so we're not going to be really digging anymore, but it'd be nice to make a little bit more money. Always want to make just a little bit more. We'll upgrade the drill speed there. That way it's filling up even faster. I think that's what that does. Or it might be that when you upgrade the drill speed on a well, it's able to dig around faster. It's probably more that, actually. The game tutorializes you fairly well. It's not, you know what you're doing. It's not, it's not overly vague or anything like that. Ah, really peaceful. Watch an oil pump. Oh, what did I miss? This is my favorite part, just at the end, seeing how much you missed. Look at that. Sizable deposits down there that I missed. But I cleared out the majority of the oil, it looks like. Yeah, lost $700 to spillage. 13 grand. I'm feeling pretty good about 13 grand. I'm certainly sitting on top with the exception of Ricardo here. He had a good haul. That's more or less Turmoil. There's also a single game mode which you can play. It sets you a random seed of what's in the ground and lets you have access to all the upgrades. So that's kind of fun, but it doesn't have the bidding element to it, nor does it have the upgrades as it is, like getting to buy those upgrades. It is straight, just like, here's all the upgrades, you can upgrade stuff as you go within the game, rather than it, rather than having that fun framing device of the campaign. So, yeah. Anyways, that's an early access. It's on Steam. It's $10. I think if you like kind of management style mini games, this is a good one. I like the art style. It's got it's got a nice peaceful kind of twang to it. It's got good music, and just like the general concept and gameplay structure is solid. Mining for oil is a surprising amount of fun. There's an aspect of luck to it. There's an aspect of skill. And there's some cunning that's involved, and I really appreciate that. So, as always, I've been your host, Halfbeard, and we're out of here. Later, guys. Hey, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that piece of Halfbeard's HUD content. We can't thank you enough for taking the time to watch it. That said, I did want to take a moment to let you all know that we do have both a Patreon page as well as a PayPal link on our website if you're interested in donating to us. Those donations will allow us to improve our recording equipment, cover the games that publishers don't send us, and take things a step further with new features such as a revived Half-Beard's HUD podcast. Our goal has always been to provide you with reliable and enjoyable content, and your support would really help us pursue that in even bigger and better ways. Thanks again for watching, and have a good one.